You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I'm going to check out another crazy Arron's Thinking Putty item. This is their greatest hits. 5 of the coolest Thinking Putty colors. It includes fun effects like magnetic and UV reactive. Now I'm just noticing here, this looks like it was open maybe. I didn't open it. Oh, the tape doesn't go all the way around. All right, so hopefully we're okay. I've had it for over a year, just sitting there saying, I will make a video one day. Fun for boys and girls, ages 8+. Let's see. All right, tear it, knead it, twist it, glow charger included. This side says bounce it, pop it, stretch it, magnet included. All right, so you'll get 5 great effects all in one set. There's the magnet, magnetic, although that looks like a much larger magnet than you're going to probably get. Glow charger included, so we get the Strange Attractor, Foxfire, Hypercolor, Glow, and Illusion. Watch videos, learn cool tricks, and find out more at www.puttyworld.com, or just check out my YouTube channel. I have over 50 or 60 putty videos. Show Crazy Arron what you can do with your thinking putty. All right, let's see. I already know it's open now. I didn't open it, but I've had it for quite a while, so maybe just on the shelf in age. Okay, so let's just see how we get in here, all right? Looks like a nice little tray. That's a nice amount of putty. I got 2 large tins and 3 of the smaller tins. So it looks like Super Scarab on the top, and then this one here, Ion, then Sunburst, Foxfire, and Strange Attractor. Now I have this one, I have this one, I have this one, I don't have this one, and I'm not sure about that one. Let's get all the tins out. It's in this neat little plasticky tray. Okay. So when you see this on one of their tins, that means it's 2 colors, the lighter and the darker color. And then the scarabs, I believe they just kind of have really neat effects to them. And not by color change or heat. This one is by light. Ion is glow, so we have 2 that are very similar. And Strange Attractor is metallic. Now, I've done a lot of putty videos, so you've seen some of these already, but let's just open up each one and see what we get inside. Okay, let's read the back of this one first. It says, Strange Attractor is the name of a mathematical equation commonly part of chaos theory is that what that says? Chaos theory? That creates beautiful patterns in design, art, and nature. Strange Attractor Thinking Putty is just as mysterious. A deep black with subtle green sparkles. It comes alive when charged with included magnet. Now I showed this in a video of all green putties because I thought, it had a little green in it, but now I think they're confirming that. Okay, so that's that putty. Yeah, so the magnet you see on the box is not the magnet you're getting. Now, one picture. The other picture is right. I'll have to show you that again. Now, this is magnetically charged. It's been here for a year sitting on this putty. And it's making my fingertips a little black, okay? So remember, this is for ages 8+. Let's get this out. Let's get the lid back on. We know what that is. Let's just set that there. Now, there was the original attractors from Crazy Arron's were a much harder putty to work with. I believe, I have never confirmed it, that they changed it slightly to make it easier and softer to move and do tricks. Let's just see. We'll just leave that sit there and see if it ever moves closer. I don't know. Okay, so that's that one. We know the magnet works. Okay, now Foxfire. I just showed Foxfire in a video. Interesting. Now, it looks like my putties are releasing from the tins, and when that gets under the lip, it's really hard to open. You have to just take the time to work it, and there we go. Okay, so yeah. It was stored on its side. May I suggest one thing? If you're going to keep and collect putties, store them flat. Don't store them on the side like I did the box. But the box is meant to sit on a shelf, and that's where I had it. So you got all this putty in here. Okay, let's get the light. Ooh, the light still works. Okay. Clean off all that. The residuals, I call it. Oh, gotta just scrape it out. Okay, here we go. Scrape all of it out. I'll leave the rest in there. Time is of the essence, they say. Okay, let's get that one. It's almost like it's slightly changed sitting there. I don't remember it being so rippable. Probably too because it needs to heat up. Okay, Sunburst. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, what does it say on the back of this one? Often associated with magic, Foxfire is the name of an eerie glow created by phosphorescent fungi and decaying wood. Foxfire Thinking Putty is just as enchanting. This light green putty shines a bright blue with a green edge in the dark and turns a supernatural hue with the included glow charger. Uh-oh, gotta get the black light out. These little tins don't have any detail on them. Now, they usually all come with that. I'm familiar with that. And then here is this putty. It's a stiffer putty. I could tell right away. Stiff putty. You could just feel it. It has an interesting, almost dirty-like appearance on that outside of the tin. So that's going to change colors with heat. Right now it's in its coldest state. Okay, let me get this back in here and out of the way. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ion. It glows. I'll have to bring my black light out for this extravaganza video. So it's a almost milky white putty. Sunburst is orange and it turns yellow. Foxfire is light green. For those of you who don't see the colors the same, I just want to let you know. Again, it's got like a extra color on the outside of the tin, the edge of the putty. You think that's just from sitting? Oh boy, I'm struggling getting this one out. Okay, let us use a tool to get in there. My finger. See what I'm saying? I've never seen that before with putty. Okay, there's that one. And the other one is Super Scarab. It's really pretty purples and blues. We've seen this one. We know all about it. I'm trying to open it. I feel like there's also like my fingertips have now taken on a little oiliness. Okay, Super Scarab. Okay, sometimes I find just doing that instead of trying to dig it out with your fingers works. Alright, there's the last one. Super Scarab. Yeah, it's like the putty, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be worked with to get it to exactly the way you like it. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so what do we do first? I don't know. Let me start with the Sunburst, I guess. Well, I'll tell you what. This is does the least. It's just got its own color scheme. So let me move the Attractor out. We'll probably do that one last. I have pretty intense videos of that one already. I'll show you this one. I have videos of this doing all different things. The Sunburst, I have to check my video archive. Ion, I don't remember. I'm curious as to the color issue here. It glows blue, it looks like. But we'll see. All right, so let's just play with this one a little bit. It's not going to glow, but the colors inside are really pretty when you change the angles. This usually, looks cool with the light reflecting on it. Does this light do anything to it? Let's get this out of the bag. Okay, doesn't want to open. It's stuck with putty. Okay, let's see. Let's just put the light on it. Wow, you kind of get something. Let me zoom in real close. Hold on a second. Okay, there's your extreme close-up. Let me try this light. It's going to change the color because it's a different kind of light. I got a regular light here. Let's see. I guess you can kind of see. There's like purples and greens. It's almost better just to leave it. Let me flatten it out so you can kind of... Maybe that'll help. See that? It's very pretty, I think. Really doesn't make too much of a difference. You're just lightening up. And this is LED, so that also may change the color of what you're looking at just slightly by the type of light. Either way, I wanted to give you that extreme close-up. Makes my fingers look huge. But I think you get the idea, so let's just play with it a little bit more. So it's a clear putty with the colors in it. Let me stretch it way out. Sometimes it's best just to let it move around and retract back to where it needs to be, and then you can kind of see the color striations. Striations, how do you say it? Is there a right way or wrong way? I don't know. What's your take on it? We actually just saw a scarab recently. It was a huge tin, and that was pretty cool. It was actually super lava. I just had to turn around. If you heard me shift, I turned around to look at it. It's still behind me. It was a huge tin of super lava. Really cool. Look at that. Let me just change the camera angle. See how it changes? It looks like it's more burgundy. And then when I go this way, you start to see the change with the greens. Hey, that's the best way I think I've been able to show it. Let me just completely flatten it. Okay, I see purples, greens. Now let me just change the angle again. Let's get this out of here so it doesn't interfere with the focus. Slowly changing. Slowly changing. Look at that. Do you get it now? It's like a whale. There's the whale tail right here. Let's get his little trusty eyeball in there, right about here. There, he's Happy Whale. Look at Happy Whale as he changes colors. See that? A lot of green there. And then as I come down and change the angle, very unsmoothly, you get that. First time I've ever done that. Even with all the videos I have, I've never done that before. And now, I think that's the best way to show it. The purples and then the greens. You ready? One more time. See? Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, let me grab another one. I'll reshift here. I'm going to have to change some lighting, get the black light in here, and we will continue on with the next putty. I say we do, I guess, the Sunburst. That's the color changer. It'll change in my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks to a comment on a past Crazy Aaron's video. I don't remember which one. I don't remember who made the comment, but I listen. And normally, when I've tested this in the past, I just dip it in cold and hot water, and it works just fine. But a lot of people say, never put your putty in water. So I'm going to heed the advice. I'm learning as I go. I don't know what the other colors in this putty. See that? So cold water, hot water. I'm going to take this down, cut it, and then I'm going to put a piece on the glass of cold. All right, so here we go. And then a piece on the hot. And then I'll just record that for a couple minutes. Now, be careful with glasses and hot. You don't want to do a glass that shouldn't be heated. So I heated it in something else that's not too hot. So I'm going to let that record. Maybe put on some music, and we'll see what happens in the next 5 minutes. All right, that was about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, more closer to the 10. You see now, this is its original color, and with the coldness, and then this is the color with the warmth. And it's much softer too. See the difference of the two? Now, they always like you to kind of like twist. It's going to be hard to do because I'll have to touch it, but let me twist the two so you can get the full color effect. Here we go. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. Well, there we go. So those are the two colors. I'm still a little confused about those other colors in there. So let's just kind of stretch. You could tell the yellow one is softer than the orange one because it was on the cold glass. But that was a good way to do it. Thanks to whoever suggested that. I appreciate it. Because always I'm trying to improve on what I do. And I do a lot of putty videos, so that'll help me in the future. Although they suggested a coffee cup, I really didn't want to do a coffee cup. I like the clear glass. And plus I thought the coffee cup is much thicker, so the transfer of heat would take longer than if I used a thin glass. All right, so that's getting a little softer. All right, so there isn't much more to that one. How about this? We've seen it, we've studied it. Let's move to the last Ion putty, the small tin. I'll do that one next. It's worked itself out of the little other stuff that was bothering me initially. So let me move on to the next one. All right, the next putty is the Ion. I thought I'd start that with the black light on just because it gives us a totally different effect. Now you can kind of see there's like that stuff that's in the putty. Like I said, I've never seen that before, so let's just get that worked out. That's what I would normally do if there was a color issue in the putty. Just kind of play with it a little bit. It is a stiffer putty, as you can see. I'm having a harder time softening it. Now, it is pretty cool in here, but, you know, your environment will definitely affect the putty you're playing with. Leave it in the sun, it gets really soft if it's hot out quicker. Okay, let's see. Let's just set that there. All right, so if I turn off the black light, let's see how much this is charged. Okay, let's charge it here. It's been charging and off. Okay, black light. So that is the glowing part of the putty. Let me bring this light in here. This is for the other putty, remember? So it will charge it as well. But with the smaller tins, they don't really give you this kind of light with it. So let's charge her up. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get it straight in. It's almost like a bluish hue. It's hard to see. Camera's going to have a hard time. Ooh, it's lighting my tabletop. It's giving me so much light. Let's charge it up again. That'll help with the focus. You know, while I'm doing that, let me show you the other putty that will glow. That's the Foxfire. Okay. You do see a color variation. I do. Let's give it some speckles. How's that? Pretty cool? All right, let me show that in with the black light off. That's pretty cool. Let's let that sit a second. I gotta do something in the background here real quick. Okay, all right, so I had to use my phone for a quick second. Now it's out of the way. All right, so now you see the glowing effect. That's it actually glowing. I gotta find my light in the dark. So if I do this, it doesn't work as well on that one, does it? It does, but not as well. The longer you leave it there, the better it charges. So if I do a quick one, it's not as good as if I just hold it there and let it charge longer, which you can't see because I pushed it out of the way. All right, let me do the black light again. Pretty cool. I would say so. That is pretty cool. All right, charging. Let me play with this one a little. Ooh, so nice. It is so nice. This one is much softer than this one, and you just feel it. Okay, I had an unexpected 20-minute break there, so if this changed shape and grew, or either of them did, that is why. All right, so Foxfire. So it's been charging for 20 minutes. Now I can see how bright it glows. Here we go. Very nice. Look at that. Super bright. And you can see there is a color difference. This one here is slightly bluish, like in a light ice blue. This is more of like a green, a fluorescent type green. Both very cool putties. I just never know when I have an interruption. Look at that. Which of the two do you like better? So many cool putties. Well, I'm not done, right? I have to do the metallic one. So let me reset up here. We've seen these two. Maybe I'll just play with this one a little bit more and stretch it while it's still glowing. Let's move this one out of the way. I don't want it to touch. This one's softer and easier to work with. Camera is losing focus. Let me turn the black light back on. It does that when it loses focus. It just can't handle it. Look at that. Ooh, do you like this putty? Do you like putties in general? I have maybe 3 more crazy errands to show you that I have not shown you. Oh, it stretches so nice. There we go. I really do enjoy the larger putties. It's hard to play effectively with this tiny piece. I think the little putties, great for collecting, great just to show the different colors. But once you find your favorite ones, you should probably get the larger tin. That's my idea. I mean, a lot of times I've had to buy 2 or 3 of the smaller ones, 4 of the smaller ones to equal 1 of the larger ones for some of the holiday putties that I've done in the past, just so that I can show more. Look at that. Okay, let's turn off. Now it's all charged. Let's turn off the light. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. It's his heart in there. Beat. That's his heart beating. Well, not really. Okay, let's play a little bit with the magnetic one, and then I'll bring them all back for a final look. Let me come back, adjust some lighting here, and bring the magnetic one. Okay, the next putty is the Strange Attractor, which I have been softening. It works better when it's really soft and been played with so that it moves more. Now, this magnet here, let me show you what I was saying on the box originally. This magnet here, I don't know if it's the photograph or the way it looks more chromy metallic than this magnet because I think it's a different magnet. I have a larger magnet which I've used in these videos. Now, I have lots of videos of this, including the Strange Attractor colors, the different colors. So you want a small piece with this magnet, and you kind of want to just get it to say, start moving. There we go. Okay. It's not sticking to the tabletop. Let's just stretch it out a little thinner. It just works best with a larger magnet. That's what I've learned. You can get it to move. You can do different effects with this magnet, but it does take a little longer. Because a lot of times you'll put the blob on the magnet and then watch it, encase it, and do that. All right, let's get this one clearly out of the way. I'm going to show you a much larger magnet. This one is easier to control in regards to moving. Look at that. See that? It's got much more power. Now, if I was going to do a cool effect, I'd put a blob on here. Let's do this. Let's do one. Even though I have all those videos, you see this magnet? Let me finish that thought. Even though I have all of those videos, I'll put some links to those, including the one with all the different colors of this kind of putty. But look, a piece chipped off here, a piece hit here. This is a little cracked here. It's because it's been hit by other magnets or metal objects, and sometimes you just don't expect it to happen. It just does it because it happens so fast. Let's just put a blob on top, like a little pyramid ball here. I'm going to get the camera zoomed in. I'll just let it go. I'll just maybe put some music on. It'll probably take maybe 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see. point. Now, I didn't let it go as full time because I've done this many times, and it's just cool to watch. You got to watch those other videos. Actually, it'd be a huge help if you did to me, and I would thoroughly appreciate it. But look at that. It's like a hat. Like a nice hairline there for my putty. Oh, and I left some on the table. All right, let me remove this magnet from the area altogether, because if it hits in something else, it could be a problem. All right, so that is the Attractor putty. So let me just give you a quick recap. Let me know what you're thinking, you know. Did you enjoy any of the putties in particular? All right, here's the other big tin. Foxfire, did you like that one? Let me know. And then the Super Scarab. I'm glad I learned today on how to present that better to you. And then also, yeah, the Sunburst. I've now learned how to present that better to you with the 2 cups. And there you go. That's all the putties. Which one did you have an eye towards or preference? They were all pretty much soft except for this one and this one. This is pretty soft putty. See that? Soft, soft, softer. And then this, harder. It's harder to do like that. So if you're getting putty for your hands, they do have it listed on their website by soft putties, I believe. At least it used to be. And harder putties, depending on what you enjoy and like. Ooh, these are so much fun. Love the putty. And there you go. That is the kit. Now, it is not a mixing kit. It is their greatest hit. Hits and kits. They both rhyme. There are mixing kits you can get where you can mix your own putties to make some of these. And those are fun to do. I have done those on video, but this is more like what they say their greatest hits. It gives you a variety of all the different putties. And then you can decide which one you like best and maybe collect those particular kinds, like me. No, don't do it like me. I have way too many. And thanks for watching, anybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.